Hello and welcome. My name is Matt Lozer, Director of Recruitment Marketing at Haley Marketing, and welcome to this edition of Snack Time, where we talk about 4 ways to get more ROI out of your job board spend. When we see companies with managing their job board spend, there's a lot of this, posting and praying, hoping for results, leading to this, a cry for help. So what can we do to get more results from that job board spend? The first way, eliminate year-long contracts. The first reason why, 2020. Need I say more? Why is not having an annual contract really important? First of all, they aren't required. Job board performance changes. That job board that worked really well in March might not work well in October. We need to have the power, the control on our side to allocate the money to where your company is getting the best results. Also, your job orders fluctuate. In March, you might have had 100 job orders. In October, maybe it's 50. And then in December, it could jump back up to 200. Can you quickly increase and decrease your budget to match those job orders to deliver the quality and quantity of candidates you need? We want to pay for performance, not just for presence. The job slots model has strengths, it has benefits. One of its weaknesses, you're paying for just the presence of your jobs. If you receive 1 application or 10,000 applications, the same cost is there for you every month. We want to pay for the performance and pay by the application to make sure you keep control of the budget on your end. The second reason, stop manual posting. Is your team manually posting and taking down jobs to one job board, to multiple job boards? We need to eliminate that. Find ways to automate. The technology that can help here is by sending a feed of your jobs or sending up a scrape of your jobs to the job board you want to sponsor on or the multiple job boards you have sponsorship with. Allocate those jobs into campaigns or buckets. Your high priority jobs can go into one bucket. Your low priority jobs can go into another bucket. Your jobs you don't want to sponsor can go into that third bucket. Make sure that's automated. Then apply the bidding strategy, right? Your high priority hot jobs need to get more aggressive than your low priority jobs or the jobs that might not need as much sponsorship. Make sure all that is automated and then distribute it to the job boards. Don't be manually posting. Don't be manually removing, taking down jobs. It's vital to save your team time to get them to actually talking to the people who want to work for you. Eliminate the manual posting from your team and give them time back. Now we want to eliminate the wasted spend. Let's walk through the first client where we ever managed their recruitment spend. The month before, where they managed their spend internally, 92 sponsored jobs, 62 of them had 0 applications. The first month where Haley Marketing started to manage that budget, 66 sponsored jobs, 2 of them had 0 applications. Lengthen that out to 1 year, 282 jobs, 10 jobs with 0 applications. Fantastic results where we made sure to put the budget on the best performing jobs. We really stopped their runaway jobs. What I mean by runaway jobs, everybody has jobs that receive way too many applications, and it's just eating up your budget disproportionately, where more of your jobs need more applications. We can automate to where it hits an upper level to stop that. Make sure you eliminate your wasted spend with runaway jobs, kickstart those poor performing jobs. A job might not have many applications after a day or two. Let the software, the technology automate to read that real-time data to increase the money allocated to those poor performing jobs. Use the data and technology to your advantage. Make data-driven decisions. That's our 4th reason for our quick webinar today. Stop the posting and praying. Here's an example. Job board A has $2 an application. Job board B has $5 an application. It looks like we want to put our money on job board A because of the cheaper applications, but the quality is much worse on job board A. We need to get 20 applications to receive a placement or a quality application. We only need 4 applications from job board B. That's twice the cost of the job board with the lower cost application. That's really hurting us. We need to put the money not only where we can't just focus on where the lowest cost per application is, we want to focus on where the lowest cost per quality application or placement should go. In this example, the data shows us we need to put the money onto job board B. The problem with all this, it takes technology, it takes expertise to really get as much ROI out of the recruitment budget as possible. Let's look at an example of one of our clients, a case study of an industrial staffing agency in Ohio. Managing internally 568 applications for $3,500 a month. When Haley Marketing started to take over, We increased those applications by 61%, over 900 applications a month. We decreased the job spend by 13%, nearly $500 spent per month less than they did previously. A humongous decrease to where we helped them. How did we do this? We automated a lot of this, where their jobs went into the software, we managed their budget, and we distributed the jobs into 3 different buckets or campaigns. The company had high priority jobs, they have maintenance jobs that need a higher cost per click than their material handler, entry-level jobs, and they wanted to make sure to allocate budget to a local suburb because that was a priority for them. We eliminated the wasted spend, right? We wanted to make sure we were allocating that budget appropriately to meet their goals. We increased the bidding if there was poor performance, right? If their jobs didn't have a lot of applications after 2 days, we increased that cost per click automatically. Then we stopped sponsoring when our goals were reached. If they had enough applications, stop the sponsorship, move the money to where it needs to go. All of that was automated. None of that was manually checked, and we put an automated system in place to meet their unique recruitment goals. Today I wanted to also make sure you knew about our Smart Recruiting Checklist, 190 ideas to make your recruiting smarter. Get more applications, attract the passive talent, and improve recruiting results. Head over to our recruitment marketing dedicated website, www.recruitmentmarketers.com, to download your checklist today to make sure you are recruiting smarter with your sponsorship budget and all the 4 different pillars of recruitment marketing that we define here at Haley Marketing. If you have questions, feel free to reach out to our team, 888-696-2900, or shoot us an email at info@haleymarketing.com. We're happy to evaluate your job advertising budget and look at your recruitment marketing to help you find more qualified candidates. Thank you for your time today.